Uh, in some ways, now that Rambo has passed away, I was extremely worried that, and still am, still worried that I'm going to be moving further and further away from him. Just in the sense that he's not going to be my first forethought and my last thought of the day, or I'll stop thinking about him. I won't think about him every day. I'll start thinking about him, a couple times a week and then once a month or what have you. I was still worried about that, but I also feel that I don't want to say the bond is stronger than ever between Rambo and I, but at least I'm thinking about him more than ever, and I like it. I still worry about what the future is going to be like without him, and I'm experiencing it now, and it's extremely difficult to navigate through without him. But I'm looking at life in a very special way and looking at it like every moment means something. And, it's a constant reminder. Rambo's life is a constant reminder that time is so precious. Our loved ones are so precious. And I want people to know that about their loved ones, especially their best friends. As they say, best friends are the family that we choose. And I picked Rambo out of a litter, so, and he was perfect. Last night I had a bit of paranoia missing Rambo. I'd say quite a bit of paranoia. I barely slept. But I was thinking of the next worst possible day of my life. And, I've had a few worst possible days in my life. And I don't know what it's going to be. I just don't. Part of the worst part of it is going to be the event and the fact that I don't have Rambo. I don't know if I'll be able to handle it, although I'll always try my best to. But I'm also finding myself detaching from things, just life in general, just things, just other close friends that I have. I don't want to be closer to them. I'd rather be further away. Eventually one day, my mom's gonna pass, and I'm preparing myself mentally as much as possible for it, as opposed to diving in and being way more optimistic about a longer life. Finding myself being a lot more of a recluse, and not wanting to do as many things, because I don't want to love doing something or appreciate doing something or really like doing something or get addicted to something and have it vanish or be taken away from me or have it die off. Now, it could be that because I don't want to feel the same pain that I felt in losing Rambo, which I don't believe I ever will, because, this pain with losing Rambo is excruciating and immense, and I don't think anything else will be anywhere near as painful, but I worry that the next worst day of my life will be the worst day of my life. And it's gonna have to be, because there's no Rambo. Things that sucked before weren't necessarily as bad because I had Rambo to help me deal with it. And I think that's what sucks about losing our best friends, our family, our loved ones, our closest ones. It's they're not there for the next time something bad happens. You know, we create in our mind that when something good happens, maybe they're looking down on us, or they're blessing us secretly, or... But when the bad things are bad, and they're there, and they're evident, and they hurt us, they're way more piercing. Because those same people aren't there to help us deal. I wonder if we succumb to those things. I know my mom had a couple worst days of her life, and I know that one event in particular repeated in her head, and I think she succumbed to it. I think she got sick because of it. And maybe this is why we get new friends to help us navigate through life. And maybe this is why we're reluctant to get new friends, because we don't want to have those people become a reason, or become somehow another part of the worst day of our lives in a negative way. It's a lot to think about in moving forward. So I think for me, I just have to move forward as if Rambo's life was just for me to gain strength and to learn and to navigate better. But I'll still be reluctant to get closer to anything else. Probably forever. But maybe I will. Maybe I won't be so reluctant. Maybe I will get close to more things. Because I'll find a new way, though Rambo's not here. I'll find a new way that having had Rambo will help me indulge in joy and be able to manage life and the worst things that are thrown at me. So it's just how I'm trying, and how Rambo's helping me try.